Most people walk past an internal fire hydrant without realising what it actually needs to achieve. In Australia, internal hydrants are designed so firefighters can reach the fire using a 30-metre hose and 10 metres of spray. That requirement comes from AS 2419.1, 2005. The 2021 edition simplifies this to a 40-metre hose path, but because fire brigade hoses are still 30 metres long, many brigades continue to expect designs to follow the earlier method of 30 metres of hose plus 10 metres of spray. This is not a straight line measurement. You cannot draw coverage through walls or any barrier the hose cannot physically pass through. The hose path must follow the actual route a firefighter would walk inside the building. If the hose cannot travel through a space, that space cannot be counted as covered. The entire floor must be reachable using 30 metres of hose plus 10 metres of spray. When corridors turn or change direction, the hose path must follow those movements exactly as a firefighter would. Coverage must be demonstrated using the real, accessible paths within that floor, without assuming access through spaces that firefighters would not normally enter during an incident. On multi-storey buildings, each floor is assessed independently. A hydrant on one level does not serve another, and openings such as voids or atriums do not allow vertical sharing of coverage. Movable items are not considered obstructions. From AS 2419.1 only requires designers to consider permanent building features. Cars in car parks, desks, chairs, retail displays, storage trolleys, and loose furniture are ignored when measuring hose travel. Coverage is based solely on fixed walls, partitions, corridors, and structural elements. Internal hydrants are required when a building's fire compartment exceeds 500 square metres. This applies to most commercial, industrial, public, and mixed-use buildings. Once required, AS 2419.1 sets the rules for where they must be installed. Hydrants must be located within 4 metres of a required exit so firefighters can access them immediately when entering the floor. They are also installed inside fire-isolated stairwells, giving firefighters a protected position to fight a fire from. Getting internal hydrant design right begins with accurate hose path measurement and correct application of the standard. AS 2419.1 provides the technical framework. But as designers, we also need to consider any position statements issued by the local fire brigade. These documents outline how hydrants are expected to perform in that jurisdiction and help ensure our designs reflect real operational practice. Using both the standard and brigade guidance is the best way to make sure internal hydrants are located and designed appropriately for a real fire. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more fire protection engineering content.